boards.
It'll be Kendall Brugan in the jump circle. The sophomore leading returning scorer on this Hesston team will jump it up against Lexi Jacobson. As we get ready to go here, basketball season is underway on the campus of Southeast of Saline. The tip from Jacobson goes in the backcourt to Reagan Getz. Getz will bring it across to Brielle Potacek. A wide open offense here, 5 guards, 4 of them really working out beyond the perimeter here for Southeast of Saline. It's Castleman from the left wing. Three-pointer is good. Avery Castleman gets the season off to a good start with a tray on the left side.
Well, I like to see that from her. She is kind of a streaky shooter, but if she gets going, she's lethal.
The good streaks are really good, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Here's a steal now by Southeast of Saline coming the other way. Maddie Harris in the middle of the floor. She floats off to the right, now comes back to center court. She'll play it right wing. Free throw line extended to Brielle Potacek. Now Avery Castleman up top. Everybody touching the ball so far in this motion offense being ran here by Southeast of Saline. Harris wants to get it inside to Jacobson. She does. Lexi, turn around in the paint. Count it. Southeast of Saline is 2 for 2 to start this game as Lexi Jacobson hits her first shot.
Well, there's that efficiency we were talking about. I hope it keep it up.
Can Lexi be the wild card in this offense? She is shorter, but she is so athletic.
Could very well be, and she showed it right there. She knows how to post up.
First foul of the game will go against Maddie Harris. That is her first personal, of course, as we get our first personal foul of the contest. 1 minute into this game, Southeast of Saline leading 5-0. Here's a deflected ball by Getz on the floor, picked up, rolling by Harris. Here comes Maddie. Head on a swivel, looking left, now looking right, passes to Getz. Getz now will play it back to Harris in center court. They'll swing it all the way around to Castleman, standing where she hit the three-pointer to start this game. Here's Getz for 3, and she drills it home. What a start by the Lady Trojans.
Well, that's 3 for 3. You can't hardly beat that.
Hesston a little shell-shocked here. Down 8-0 as they've entered this contest with Southeast. Lob pass inside, intended down low for Anna Humphreys. That's going to be deflected out of bounds by Lexi Jacobson.
Well, I like what I see so far. The real thing's going to be when Shauna has to substitute.
Yes, sir.
We'll see what we've got.
Now a 5-second call as the Southeast of Saline defense on lockdown, and they don't let Hesston get the basketball in on their own baseline. That'll be the third turnover on the Swathers.
And I go back to my comment there. I don't know the sophomore and freshman girls.
We'll get to know them, I feel like, tonight. It won't take a lot of time. This bench will be used. 12 girls out for basketball in all classes for Southeast of Saline. So we will get to know, I pretty much bet, all dozen of these Lady Trojans. Maybe not tonight, but definitely here before Christmas. In down low, here's a entry to Reagan Getz. She was sandwiched between two Swathers, and that ball squirts free. A foul will be called here on Hesston. It's their first team foul of the contest.
Well, I like the aggressive play of both teams right now. Both of them are getting after it a little bit. Southeast has hit their shots so far.
8-0 Lady Trojans. They inbound the ball underneath their own basket. Now way out near the top of the circle. Here's Brielle Potacek. Her first shot is an air ball. She's probably going to be voted off the island as she is the only one to miss a shot so far for Southeast of Saline. Kidding, of course. Southeast now back on defense.
Credit for taking the shot because she was open.
Yes. Great shot, too. We see Brielle knock that down so many times. 8-0 Southeast of Saline. We're early in this contest. Here's another deflection by Getz. A pickup by Potacek, and Brielle is fouled. So Brielle atoning for the air ball on the other end, picks up that loose ball and draws a foul. And now we will go to the bench. Abigail Pearson into the basketball game for the first time for Southeast of Saline. She will bring with her sophomore Addison Rohr. That last foul for Hesston was on Kendall Brugan. 2 team fouls for the Lady Swathers. We are early in this game, 5:38 remaining. First quarter, 8-0 Southeast of Saline. Getz has it on the right-hand side. Now they'll swing it around. Pearson with her first touch. She'll swing it back now to Addison Rohr. Pearson has it on the right-hand side. She is, yes, the younger sister of Mallory Pearson, who was a senior on last year's squad. Getz with it, now struggling with defensive pressure. The Swathers all over, and they're going to have a kick ball against Southeast of Saline. This will go back the Swathers' way, and the visitors from Hesston will have it.
Kind of got tied up over there. Too many people in the same area.
Will go as the first turnover for Southeast of Saline. Now Hesston goes to their bench for the first time. We'll see Kiera Funk, a senior, come into the game. Also into the contest, Sydney Kaiser, another senior, off the bench. Here's a drive by Hesston on the left-hand side of the basket, and that's Kendall Brugan. She gets her first basket of the game and gets Hesston off the schneid. It's 8-2. Now southeast of Saline. Loose ball on the floor, a tie-up situation. They'll go to the table to break this tie. One official said southeast. Yeah, one official said southeast, but it is Hesston as southeast of Saline won the opening tip. 2 quick turnovers now by southeast of Saline. 8-2 is our score. Rohr, Jacobson, Potachik, Pearson, Getz all on the floor for the Lady Trojans. Another drive on the right-hand side. Now back up top they go to Brugan. Brugan, spin move, gets to the paint. Now off to the left-hand side. She's got it back into her hands. Thought about a three, might have shuffled her feet, but they play on. Now over to the right-hand side. Funk has it. She'll work her way to the right elbow, and a pushing foul will be called here on a moving screen by Hesston. Will go the other way.
You know, that was a great defensive stance by the Trojans right there. And that brings me up to something that you and I will discuss later on. There ought to be a shot clock.
Okay, can't wait for that discussion. Speaking of clocks, big salute goes out to Athletic Director Doug Miniman. We went through the JV game, and at halftime, one of the scoreboards went out here in southeast of Saline's gymnasium. Got it fixed in between games. Here we are with functioning scoreboards all the way around. 8-2, southeast of Saline. Southeast working on offense. Pearson trying to go down low to Rohr. It's going to be knocked away. Hesston takes it back. Running the other way, here come the Swathers. Got it down to the lower block area. Now back out top. They'll play it top of the key. Back down to the block. Power dribble down low. Now a trap and a jump ball situation. Southeast with the takeaway. Maddie Harris dipping in and taking that ball away on the tie-up.
It was a good double team when the ball went in the post. Maddie slipped down there, got her hands on it, caused the jump ball.
Emma Zerflu has checked into the game. Another sophomore for southeast of Saline. Pearson down low wanting to post up. Harris now has it on the opposite side. Working it around. Rohr has it. Pearson working that lower block. Really physical down low. Castleman now with it. Zerflu looking down low. She goes inside to Pearson. Up over a double team, and that ball's going to be deflected out of bounds. It will stay with southeast of Saline as we have passed the halfway point of this first quarter. Reagan Getz, had a brief rest. She'll come back into the game. She will replace Addison Rohr. Key minutes here early on, huh, Coach, for these sophomores and freshmen?
Let those girls play now when the game's, not even close to being decided.
Ball squirts loose for Southeast. The Lady Trojans get it back. Inside, outside. Harris now with a three. She splashes it home. Maddie Harris hits her first shot of the game, and it's the third three-pointer for the Lady Trojans. 11-2 is our score. Hesston with it back now. Heston's been a little shaky on offense. Here's a high-low entry down to the lower block. A ball that was deflected, but a really good job scrapping to keep that possession by Casey Mason. Mason then was fouled going up on the putback, and she will go to the free throw line for our first charity tosses of the night.
Well, I'll tell you what, Southeast, I think they're going to rely on the three-point shot a lot this year. However, saying that, I've seen these young girls post up extremely aggressive. So once we learn how to feed into the post, I think that'll open up even more for our outside.
Impressed with the way Jacobson was moving around the paint early trying to get open, but then when Pearson came in, she was a little different. She was more anchored into concrete, really holding her edge, wasn't she?
Yes, she was, and she was down. She had a low base, and, you got to give her the ball and let her turn around and hope she gets fouled if she doesn't convert.
How tough is it, Coach, to have these girls? We're in a 30-second timeout by Hesston, by the way. How tough is it to have these girls learn with that low post entry? You may not have the opportunity to score off that pass, but it attracts a lot of attention, and the kick out is there for that outside shot, too.
That's exactly right. The best part of basketball is inside, outside. If you get it to the inside, it creates opportunities on the outside.
Before that timeout, the foul was on Abigail Pearson. It is her first foul, team foul number 2 for Southeast, and it sends Casey Mason for Hesston to the free throw line. Her first free throw is on the way. Too strong, no good. She will get a second. 11-2, Southeast of Saline. 2:56 left to play here in the first quarter. Glad you could join us here on KINA. If you want a visual of this contest, our good buddy Brian Dennett is providing live stream video on SalinaPost.com, presented by L&L Advisors. Second free throw is good. Hesston now down 11-3. Southeast quickly down the floor and lost the basketball out of bounds off of a Hesston shoe. It will stay with Southeast underneath their own bucket. Jacobson in for Pearson. Brielle Potacik will trigger the inbounds. She throws it away. Taken on the steal by Abby Proctor. Third turnover for Southeast of Saline. Hesston down the floor and a charging foul going the other way. Getting back, taking that player control foul was Maddie Harris.
That's a great job. She anticipated that the girl was going to go to her left, stepped over there. Offensive foul.
Jillian Leas on the foul. Hesston has 14 fouls already, but nobody has collected more than one so far. So that's a good thing for the Swathers. Southeast of Saline with just 2 team fouls early on. Harris with it. Full court man-to-man here by the Swathers. They're going to retreat now as Harris gives the ball up to Reagan Getz. Getz plays it to Potacik, now right wing to Harris. Maddie almost palming that ball with the right hand. Looked inside briefly. Now they work at the Getz. For 3, chalk it up. Reagan Getz has hit her second three-pointer of the first quarter, and Southeast of Saline leads by 11. Boy, these girls are confident, it seems, doesn't it?
They're not afraid to put it up, and I tell you what, when they're falling, keep shooting them.
Absolutely. Hesston now struggling with the defensive pressure once again from the Lady Trojans. They have been very, very good in their defensive sets here so far in the first 6 minutes. Entry down low towards the baseline side, short corner. Hesston now throwing it out and stuck. Now back up beyond the three-point line.
My point, shot clock.
Yeah. They are spending a lot of time here on offense. There's a free throw line jumper now off the backboard, nearly went in, and now the ball is going to be tapped out to the corner, and Hesston will save it off of a Southeast leg, but went out of bounds before they were able to do that. It will be Southeast of Saline basketball. Back into the game for Hesston, Kendall Brugan along with Carly Bartell. Abigail Pearson back into the game for Southeast of Saline. So it's Pearson, Jacobson now on the floor together. Brielle Potacik, Reagan Getz, Maddie Harris. Jacobson will take the lane assignment. Pearson out, top of the circle. She'll get the ball from Reagan Getz. And now a hand check foul called against Hesston. This will go against Jillian Leas, and that is her second. Okay, our buddy Jathan Show at the table had a correction on a foul that was called last. So it appears Brugan and Leas both have 2 fouls now. Here's a shot by Southeast. That's no good. Rebound taken by Abby Proctor. Now she'll speed the other way. Go all the way to the cup. Layup won't go. Rebound off the right hand of Maddie Harris and out of bounds. It will stay with Hesston. 71 seconds left to go here in the opening quarter.
It's been an intriguing quarter. Southeast shooting the ball really well, playing darn good defense. As you can see on the scoreboard, 3 points for the Swathers.
Yeah, this could easily, if Southeast wasn't hitting shots, this could easily be 5-3 right now, but they're fortunate enough to have some of those early shots go in. And now an and one opportunity here for the Swathers off their inbounds, as going to the hole on the right-hand side is Carly Bartell. She is fouled, and she'll have a chance at a three-point play. That foul against Lexi Jacobson is her first. Free throw is up and good by Carly Bartell. She has 3 now. 1:05 left to go. Getz is open. She'll fire from 3. Too strong, no good off the back lip. And the rebound being fought for is going to be one on a hustle play by Abigail Pearson. Pearson now saves it to Harris. Back to Getz. Down low, Jacobson. Baseline jumper won't go, but she was blocked out while shooting. And 2 free throws coming up for Lexi Jacobson.
I like the ball movement of the Trojans that time. The ball started at the point, went clear to the corner on the right side, reversed it to the left side. Jacobson was wide open.
And I think that's been a lot of the success of their shots going down is they're always making that extra pass. There's not a single one of these shots that have been forced up.
No, we haven't forced a shot yet tonight.
Carly Bartell on the foul. That is her first. Team foul number 5 for Hesston. Jacobson misses both the free throws, and the rebound comes down to Abby Proctor. Hesston back the other way. They had all the lanes filled on the fast break, but Proctor slams on her brakes, and she will play it off now to the left-hand side. Ella Phillips has it. 38 seconds left to go here, opening quarter. Ball on the floor. Addison Rohr took a dive after it. Hesston, though, will keep it. Leas with it. Now down around the short corner. Hesston got away with a travel there. They'll play it back out now to the opposite side after threatening baseline. Humphreys had it. She'll play it in low. And the entry pass to Anna Humphreys, and a foul called here on Southeast. Now they have 5 team fouls.
Yeah, that was a tough play. You have to get on that baseline, though. You can't let the girl drive the baseline, and she went around 2 Southeast girls.
So each team now with 5 team fouls. Free throw is up, no good for Humphreys. She'll get a second crack at it here. 22 seconds left to go. Shauna Smith coaching her girls what to do when they get the rebound or the make to go to the other end. Second free throw, misses. Hesston, though, keeps it on their end with a rebound, but then they travel with it. Hesston went a long spell there without a turnover, but now that is number 6. They started out with 5 quick turnovers. Pearson set to inbound. She gets it in to Brielle Potacik. Potacik will cross the timeline here with 15 seconds left to go in the quarter. Southeast of Saline leading by 8. Plays it off to the left-hand side. Deflection. Keeps it inbounds. Now down to 7. Backdoor cut by Pearson, and that's going to be zipped in by Potacik and then out of bounds off of Southeast of Saline. They'll have to play defense now with 6 seconds remaining. Hesston will bring it up the floor. Swathers looking to put a dent in this 8-point lead. They'll throw it away. Potacik with it. And she's going to run out of time. Going down the floor, left-hand side, and that'll end the first quarter. Southeast of Saline with a good opening quarter. They lead it by 8. 14-6 is our score. Back with second quarter action after this. You're listening to Lady Trojan Basketball, and it's presented by L&L Advisors.
The winter season may be here, but paintball fun is still waiting for you at Elite Sports. Elite Sports Paintball Complex, located 5 miles south of Salina, is open for special winter hours. Get the group together and visit Elite Sports on Saturdays and Sundays this winter from 11 until 4. Elite Sports features low-impact paintballs for the beginners or little ones, so everyone can have more fun. Visit them online at SalinaPaintballComplex.com. Elite Sports Paintball Complex, open and waiting for you this weekend.
Your mailbox is stuffed full and the phone keeps ringing. There are even strangers knocking at your door. Open enrollment time for Medicare and prescription drug plans is here, and it brings all kinds of unsolicited activity. Call a local firm with people you know at L&L Advisors. Plans can change pretty drastically year to year, and the agents at L&L Advisors are happy to answer your questions, give advice, and make you feel at ease. With 2 locations in Salina on Road Street and Central Mall, and on South Main and McPherson. Built on honesty and trust, call L&L Advisors today.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline Basketball on KINA.
Welcome back to Southeast of Saline. Devin Haney along with Francis Flax. Southeast leading 14-6 as we enter the second quarter. Biggest lead so far in this game for the Lady Trojans was 14-3 when they led by 11 with about 3 minutes remaining in the quarter. Hesston will start the basketball here in the second quarter, and a couple of carrying violations there. Boy, you let it go a couple times, but eventually you got to call it, right?
Yeah. Well, she got by with it at least twice. But he did catch it and made the call.
Abby Proctor turning it over there. 7th turnover now for Hesston.
Looks like Southeast is in with their starting lineup.
Potacik firing long distance 3. Hits the bottom of the net. Brielle with her first basket of the game. Back to an 11-point lead.
Devin, I think you can say that you can tell these 5 girls have played.
Yeah, you can. And also, going back to Brielle Potacik there, as Southeast of Saline's playing really good defense once again. The leap that Brielle Potacik made from her freshman to sophomore year last year was incredible.
Yeah.
Hesston now throwing it away. Back-to-back turnovers for the Swathers as Southeast of Saline will once again have it on offense. It's Castleman, Harris, Potacik, Getz, Jacobson, the starting 5 on the floor for Southeast. Harris with it currently. She'll go left-hand side now to Getz. Getz looking for that passing angle, trying to get in into Jacobson. Now they'll swing it around opposite side of the floor. Back to Getz. Now to Potacik, one-handed pass to Jacobson. She rises up, gets to the side of the lane, And they're going to say a foul on the floor as Lexi elevated. She was having her arm grabbed. And the 6th team foul against Hesston will result in a Southeast of Saline inbounds. Foul on Abby Proctor for Hesston. That is her first. Next one, Southeast of Saline will be shooting free throws.
Yeah, it's an important Southeast gets it inside and draws another foul so they can get to that line.
Here's Brielle again from that right-hand elbow area. She fires this time off the front of the rim, and the rebound takes a weird bounce back the other way into the corner, and will go to the Hesston Swathers. 6:42 left to go here before halftime. 17-6, it's the opening contest of a brand new basketball season. Always an interesting time, Coach, when you have this cluster of games, about a half a dozen games for boys and girls here before the holiday break. A chance to kind of see what you have and then hit the reset during the holidays.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, the holiday, this is a part of what I call 3 seasons. You have your before Christmas, you have your tournament in January, and then you finish out your season.
Deflection there by Southeast of Saline, ended up going off of a Hesston player and out of bounds. Southeast will take it. That's 3 consecutive turnovers to start the quarter for Hesston. 17-6, Southeast of Saline still leading here by double digits. Castleman wants a 3. Top of the key, that won't go. And another rebound off the rim that goes to that corner over there on the right-hand side of the Southeast of Saline offense. So Hesston will get it back here. Keep an eye on a few scores for you tonight as a lot of people opening their season. One of them, 2 teams that we will see before Christmas. Abilene and Smoky Valley hooking up tonight in Lindsborg. We'll see both of those teams before the holiday break. Hesston with it. 5:38 left to go. Here's a deflection by Reagan Getz. She's going to chase a couple of Swathers into the backcourt. Hesston will keep it. Kendall Brugan picks it up. Now she loses it again. Hesston still with it, though. And this time Reagan gets called with one of those hustle fouls.
Hustle foul, yeah.
You don't mind seeing those, do you?
No. She knocked it away once and then knocked it away again and went after it. Can't blame her.
6 team fouls now, so both of these teams on the doorstep of the bonus situation. For Southeast of Saline, though, all 6 of those fouls have been spread out amongst 6 different players, so they don't have anybody in foul trouble quite yet. 5:25 left to go here, second quarter. Little turnaround off the window. Nice little move there by Hesston for 2 points from Abby Proctor, her first basket. Abigail Pearson with it, right-hand side. Now they'll swing it around. Castleman with it in front of the Hesston bench. She'll dribble back to the top of the key, play it to Harris on the right-hand side of that Lady Trojan offense. Getz with a little move. She'll flip it out to Harris for 3. That one might have had a hand on it when it was launched. Pearson, though, on the backside gets the rebound. She's going to throw a wild put back up. That misses. Here comes Hesston back the other way. Swathers all the way to the paint. To the rim for 1. Kendall Brugan got the bucket and the foul, and she will go to the free throw line looking for her 5th point of the night.
Yeah, Southeast that time got caught. The girl was coming down the court full tilt, and we had a couple girls that could have stepped over and maybe attempted to take a charge, but they both reached in, and Castleman got called for the foul.
For Avery now, that is her 2nd foul. Just as I opened my mouth and said nobody had more than 1, Avery's going to go to the bench here with her 2nd foul. Replacing her will be Emma Zerflew. Free throw up. Proctor can't get it to go. Zerflew with the rebound. Here comes Emma back the other way to the offensive end for Southeast of Saline. Gets in a momentary trap. She's going to dribble out of it. Now Pearson has it. She has to fight for the possession up high, and she's going to be knocked down, cut at the knees, and the foul will end up in a 1-and-1 situation here for Abigail Pearson.
Well, now's the time when Southeast needs to hit some free throws. They're kind of been a little stale on the offensive end now, so hit a couple free throws and break that.
And you have a chance here, as you said, generating a lot of points at the free throw line. We still have 4:37 left to go here in the bonus situation. Front end of the 1-and-1 by Pearson is up. It rattles around and falls home. So that is the first varsity point for freshman Abigail Pearson.
That's kind of neat to see a freshman in there getting quality minutes. First half, the big game of the season.
Second free throw, also good. It also helps the play-by-play guy out because I still get to say Pearson a lot.
Well, you said it a lot last year.
Absolutely. Last 4 years. Seemed like every loose ball on the floor, Mallory Pearson was on it. Now little Sis going after it. 2 free throws there, 9-point lead by Southeast. 4:23 left to go here before halftime. 19-10 is our score. Here's a ball fake on the right-hand side of the Hesston offense. Little dribble drive, nothing there. Turned back by Reagan Getz. Hesston now working it over to the left-hand side of their offense. Swathers wearing black and red here on the road. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Maddie Harris. Harris wants the speed. She's in the middle of 3 Swathers, though. She will bring it back and set the offense momentarily. Now Harris down the lane on the right-hand side. Lost her footing. She's going to cough it up. Hesston back the other way. They will miss a layup. Put back attempt, no good. On the other side, 2 Swathers fighting over it. The ball squirts loose, and now a foul will be called on Reagan Getz. That's the second foul that Reagan's had exactly like that, and that's her second.
Well, you can't really blame them for going after the loose balls. I mean, it's nobody's possession until somebody gets it.
Kendall Brugan fouled there by Getz. Will go to the line for a 1-and-1. 3:46 left to go before halftime. The front end of the 1-and-1, no good by Brugan, and the rebound by Addison Rohr. Harris has it. She'll throw it away off the fingertips of Reagan Getz. Back-to-back turnovers now for Southeast of Saline. Keep it tuned right here at halftime. We'll check in and see what's going on with the number 2 ranked preseason KBCA poll, Southeast of Saline Trojans, with head coach Bryson Flax. See what they've been up to in the preparation to take on what is a machine in Class 3A over the last few years, the Hesston Swathers. Last 3 seasons, those Swathers have gone 70-4. It's unreal.
Well, they're always in there, Devin, every year.
And they are also the defending back-to-back 3A state champions, something that Southeast of Saline aspires to be this year. Defense here by the Lady Trojans, and a double dribble call against Hesston. That will be their 10th turnover, 4th of the quarter. Rael Potacek will set the offense for Southeast of Saline. She'll get it to Jacobson. Lexi's been limited on touches tonight. She is working hard, though. Now pops out left-hand side. Here's Pearson for 3. How about that? 2 free throws and now a 3-pointer on the left-hand side. 22-10. And now Abigail falling out of bounds on the baseline with the possession. It will stay with Hesston.
You tell me she's a freshman? You know, she's almost a mirror image of her sister.
Yeah.
But I think maybe she can shoot it better from the outside than her sister.
Well, and you know what she's doing right now, Coach? She's collecting minutes for the future.
No joke.
She is making her impression right now. 22-10. Southeast of Saline with their biggest lead of the night. Hesston made a push there to get a little
Yeah, I was thinking somebody said something like that earlier related to megaphone. So I don't know. becomes a problem, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure about them. They can get there quick enough.